Alright, check. Let's lock it. What's up, y'all? It's Bobby. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be checking out all the equipment I use for YouTube and my business as far as videography, social media, and some high quality film production stuff. So let's get into it. First up, the mic. So the mic I usually use for all my social media and video stuff is a Rode mic. There you go. I mainly got it for YouTube, but when I started getting into more of my business stuff and social media, that's when I brought this along. There's a cat at the door. Come on. Oh my gosh, they're all here. It was like $300 I got at Best Buy. You can see here, take the cover off. So you take the cover off. This is the shotgun mic itself, but it works off battery. On and off button. Your dB down here, change the range of it if you want to go up or down depending on what the area is looking like. You can have right here where the audio can, right in the middle, which I usually keep it at. That's where it keeps the audio like kind of like stable, like in the middle. Or you could have right here where, depending on the environment, it'll vary like up and down. And the battery does come out. It's usually a pain in the ass to take off, but I'm gonna show you guys. This little thing right here, you usually just slide that up and then that should pop out like that. So this right here is a D battery. You can just get a pack of them for like a couple bucks at the dollar store. So this right here would plug in the side of your camera, and the good thing about it is it's not going to fully run off of your camera battery because you also got a battery in this. Another mic I want to go over is it's a wireless Go Rode mic. So you have a receiver and you have a transmitter. So what the receiver does, this part has a little mic on the end of it. It's like right there in the middle. I usually don't use that mic. It's kind of ass because you don't want to be this far away from the fucking person if you're recording anything. The receiver would connect on top of your camera. There should be a little slot that you can slide this into right here, see? So this would slide into your camera. Whatever audio this is picking up, it will go to this. This, I usually plug a lavalier mic in there or any kind of like little mic that you want to put on a shirt or anything like that. That would go into the receiver. So that's how that works. That's how audio goes from here into the receiver, into your camera, through the wire. So the Rode wireless mic is very good for getting that close-up, crispy voice audio that you wouldn't normally get with a regular shotgun mic. So yeah. Next up is one of the most important pieces of equipment that I use in majority of my projects. It is the DJI 4K mini drone. So what I love about this drone is it can fold up and it can easily just fit in my camera bag. So it's got these little covers on it. You take this off, other one off. Little cover right here that covers the camera, which is really good so you don't gotta worry about any dirt getting into it. So you see right here, the drone itself has a gimbal on it, which is very good for those stable, smooth shots. So we'd fold this one out, and these right here would just fold underneath. Big necessity when it comes to filmmaking and those aerial shots. But the thing is with this drone, the awareness detection on it is very strong. Like I had this one project where I was recording some construction people and then I'm setting up my camera at the same time, and then as soon as I know it, I look up and my drone is all the way down the street because they were throwing shit out the window. They didn't hit the drone, but because the drone thought there was shit that was gonna hit it, it just bolted down the fucking street. So, and then it broke itself. Alright, so next up is actually with the drone. It is the control. So what I like about this specific control is, see how there's no knobs on it? You gotta take them out from under here, fold up right here, and screw right into there. What you do with this is this lifts up, and then you see right there, it has little C cable ports. A C cable would go into there, but luckily I have a bunch of C cables doing all this shit. So everything I use uses C cables. It goes into my phone, so we're still good. It has an automatic landing mode. So right there they have cinematic mode, normal mode, and sport mode. I mainly use cinematic mode because that's what's gonna get the most smooth shots, especially when it comes to filmmaking. If you're doing any car commercials, I know I used it for the one car commercial that I did. If you want to check that out, it's gonna be in my portfolio on Instagram. Drop that right here, all my portfolio stuff, social media stuff that you guys want to see, any films I've done, all on my Instagram. I'll put it right here. You guys can go check it out. Next up, also necessity, really these are all necessities because I use all this shit every day. But next up we have a light. It has a warm and cold setting on it. As you can see on the back, it can tell you what Kelvin it is at and percentage of battery life. Brand is Ulanzi, it's backwards right now. Has the on button, it has when you can make it hot or cold, and then you can also dim the light. It does not have RGB. I wish it did because that would be fire. I could use different color lights for a bunch of shit, but it only has hot and cold. And I use it for all my YouTube videos because lighting is the most important thing you need for any YouTube. If you don't got high quality on your video, they're not watching that shit. If you guys don't mind, take a moment to stop this video and go give this video a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications because I upload every week with a banger. If you guys like this kind of content, you want to see more, any reviews, any reactions, shit like that, let me know in the comments. I can't explore right now. It is ass outside. It's snowing. I almost busted my ass playing basketball last night, but you gotta do what you gotta do. So while the weather is warming up, the motherfucking groundhog was saying got 6 more weeks. I can't do what I want to fucking do. So motherfucker fucking up the schedule, I guess. He's got me inside cooped up doing reviews, and I'm about to go do a mukbang with my friends at Mission Barbecue soon. If you guys want to see that, let me know in the comments because I'll be perfectly fine eating for some views. Next up, DJI RS3 gimbal. So what I like about this is it can also fit in my bag. Folds up, it locks into place. Lock that here. That'll lock that'll lock the rotation right there. Let me show you my attachments for it. So when you get your camera, this will go on the bottom of the camera. So once your camera is connected on there, it'll slide right in this little thing right here, and then it'll be all set. There's a little hole at the bottom right here. That right there, I mainly put this on so I can easily rest it on any flat surface. You have the arm. So you want to find the spot that you want this to be at. You're gonna screw it in right here. So this right here will slide into the side of right here, and that is that. That'll hold your gimbal while you're going around. Next up, your batteries. This is a high necessity rechargeable batteries. You really want to make sure you have extra batteries charged up. That is when this thing comes in handy. This is my battery charger. I got this shit off of like Amazon. It's probably a couple bucks. It comes with 3 batteries that'll go right into there. They just pop right in here. This right here also takes a C cable. What I am going to invest in is a V-mount battery that'll go on the back of your camera. It's probably like this big, and that'll last a whole day. So the most important thing that I wouldn't have, you guys wouldn't have, is an SD card. This motherfucker right here. I have like 5 of these. I've just been collecting them over time. There's some that don't work, there's some that do work, there's some that it's got a little microchip and you gotta plug in the adapter. I have one for the drone, and then when I'm not using my drone, I take that, use it for my camera, all that. I just swap them back and forth. Speaking of SD cards, what you really need is a SD card adapter that plugs into the side of your computer or a Mac or whatever computer you got, because that is how you're gonna get the footage from the camera on your computer. Easy as shit. The next thing that you guys are gonna need is a wipe for your lens. A lot of people don't use these. I use them a lot because I like to make sure all my shit's clean. There's no dust in my lens. I'm not collecting any bad quality from whatever I'm doing, going out wasting time recording, when that whole time there was a big ass scuff mark on my fucking camera and I did not wipe it off. So that is why these right here are some of the most important things that you will need when it comes to getting that high quality. Next up, a vlog stick. This is a big necessity when it comes to doing YouTube because I'm not gonna sit like this holding my fucking camera. This is why this right here comes in handy. A good one, so you can just screw it in and it stays like this. I also use it for doing my social media stuff as a good handle on the side. Just a screw into the bottom. You can also adjust right here if you want to put on an angle, and it's very light and it fits in my bag. Last but not least, 2 things that you mainly need when it comes to doing this kind of job is a camera and a lens. I cannot show you guys right now what that is. That's what I'm using to record. So first up, I use a 35mm lens. I got this when I just got my camera. It came in a whole bundle with it. It's worked pretty good. The autofocus is not bad right now, but the lens itself is a good starter camera. It's good for wide and close shots, and it's a good quality. When it comes to the camera itself, it is very good for getting around. It's got a good menu board where I can go up and down easily. It scrolls, and it is not touchscreen. I wish it was touchscreen, but what it does have is touchscreen with autofocus. So what it's doing right now, it is tracking my face while I'm moving around, and it is because I tapped on the screen and it can track my face. But as of a camera itself, it's got a couple good settings. It takes really good pictures. It's a good starter camera. That's all I can say. It's a good starter camera. For what I got, it's pretty good. Alright y'all, that is it for this video. If you guys like this kind of content, subscribe, turn on post notifications, give this video a like, comment down below what your rig setup is, you know, what attachments you're using, what a camera, what lens, what kind of jobs you're doing with that rig. Also let me know what kind of stuff you want me to get, any recommendations I should use for my equipment. So turn on post notifications because I upload every week with a banger. With that being said, I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.